Welcome to the Love Circle. Welcome to the Love Circle. How are each and every one of you out there doing in YouTube land, YouTube creators? Welcome to the Love Circle. This is the Women of Fire edition, and we are talking about LOVE, love. Not because today is Love Day or Valentine's Day, but because we were supposed to be doing this on Thursday. However, it didn't pan out on Thursday, but finally able to do it tonight. And looking forward to sharing with you exactly what it is that we are talking about as it relates to love. Now, earlier there was a love walk, and the theme for that was exceptional. And I want to do a quick recap of that in case you missed it, in case you didn't make it, in case you didn't watch the replay or the rebroadcast or whatever have you. I just want to quickly go over that and then get into exactly what we are talking about tonight as it pertains to the women of fire. There are a lot of women of fire, and we had matriarchs that were women of fire as well. And you may ask, well, what is a woman of fire? I'm going to give you that definition in a few minutes. But first, I would like to do a quick recap of the love walk earlier. As we used to always do love walks before, you may remember it was called Conversations or something of that nature. I can't even remember myself. But anyway, we would be outside. It would be like a sukkah-like setup or setting. And we would talk about love, and we would talk about various signs and symbols when it relates to love as it pertains to marriage and romance and how we can love and why it is so important for us to love one another. In every nation, every tribe, and every tongue, love is definitely the answer to all things. It's not money, it's not gold, it's not silver, it's not anything that's material, because when the heart breaks, the soul aches. So we're going to get into it and do a quick recap of what was spoken about earlier on the love walk, because it is of significance. Thank you so much for joining in, whether you're watching live or if you're watching later. And just so you know, this song is from the YouTube audio library, and this is Soaring High by Biz Baz Studio. It has that movie theater sound, and I like that. It's very interesting. I prefer instrumentals in the background where somebody's not singing or talking. So I just want to give you a quick recap of what it was that was spoken on this love walk, because it used to be conversations that we would do, like a walk in the park or walking outside in the sunlight, sunset. But soon we're going to be doing sunrise. How about that? I'm sure a lot of you would like to join for the sunrise. And our next song up is Length of Light by the Amulets. Very interesting song. As we prepare to get into this recap, thank you so much for joining the live stream. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, and connect. And again, my name is Shifrah Yocheved. I am here to bring something of priceless value to each and every one of you, not to take anything away from you. If you have comments, questions, prayer petitions, whatever have you, send it to shifrahyochevedyisrael@gmail.com. Sometimes my tongue just goes a little too fast and I need to slow down. So here at the Love Circle, the focus is love and the focus is prayer. Those are the two main focuses of this particular YouTube channel. We talk a lot about love, kingdom marriage. We talk a lot about love. We talk about Shabbat. There's always a Shabbat word, which was earlier when that was the love walk. We talk about dreams and visions and interpretations of the dreams, dream interpretation. We also have discussions for the king and the queen who reign and rule together. That's right, that married couple, that queen and that king and that queen. Share Hashirim, Song of Songs 6-3. I am my beloved's, and my beloved is mine. So I'm going to give you a quick recap. Then we're going to get up to speed and talk about what it is that we have to talk about right now and close out of this live stream, because I'm sure some of you are probably out and about or in the bed or watching a movie or having a wonderful time, whatever you are doing. Whether you observe Love Day, Valentine's Day or not, some people are opposed to it, others are not. However, I believe every day should be Love Day. Every day should be Love Day. It should be mandatory every day to love and to give gifts to people and appreciate somebody, especially your husband or wife. That's right, your king or your queen. One to another, not just one-sided, but reciprocated, because love should be reciprocated at all times. We should give and receive. It should not be a one-way transaction. Now, with that being said, I'm going to give a quick recap of the Love Walk earlier, which was actually a Shabbat live, but we made it happen. It came together. Sometimes it takes longer than we would anticipate. I was hoping to go live around 8:30, but there were some delays because, you know, with technology, it's a little unpredictable at times. So I would like to share with you, and this is Length of Life by the Amulets, and now this is Wedding Fun by Sir Cubworth. This song is fun. You may want to listen to this while I pull up the notes or the actual summary of the love talk earlier. I mean, the love walk. Not love talk, but it's a love walk. We were talking on the walk. It's good to laugh, you know, have fun. Why not? We should not be gloomy and uptight. We should have fun. Life can be so much fun. It doesn't have to be sad or sorrowful. We know things happen. Some things happen beyond our control, but we should always celebrate love every day. Celebrate life, because the two are intertwined together, and love and prayer go together. And that's what I was sharing about earlier, which was Ahava. It was very interesting. It was extremely interesting. I like that Wedding Fun song. It's so cute. It's so adorable. So here it is. It's called Rare Love. So rare love, and in the Hebrew language, love is ahava, as you know, Ahavah. And the word for rare is me'ula, and it's spelled M-E accent mark U-L-E-H. So I'm going to give a quick summary of what was spoken about, and the words that came for this particular Shabbat that I received, that I heard in the spirit, was ahava, which is love, palal and tefillah, which has to do with prayer, and also those are the words of prayer in the Hebrew language, actually. And palal is spelled P-A-L-A-L, P-A-L-A-L, and tefillah is T-E-F-I-L-L-A-H, which means prayer. However, ahava me'ula is exalted, exceptional love. How good is that? Ahava me'ula, which is spelled M-E accent mark U-L-E-H, is exalted or exceptional love. And that is rare love. This is beyond languages, legalities, lands, and people's theories. This is not religion. This is not religious. It is a kingdom mandate, divine purpose, and spiritual foundation. Love is everything, and love is everywhere. All began with love. Today, we unpack this together. Shabbat is not just one day or 2 days, it is a lifestyle. Our covenant is about kingdom alignment. We follow spiritual and natural laws free from idols. The theme today is Ahava Me'elu, rare love. This is not ordinary, this is eternal, this is divine, transcendent love. And you may ask, what is divine love? That's the love from above. Our maker, our creator is love, the author of love. So we cannot love without giving, but we can give without loving. Love is unconditional. So we have to be sure that we become love. It is so important that we become love. And the words for this week was Ahava Palau Tefillah and Ahava Mehilu. We are to honor and worship our creator, and we are to honor and respect and cherish our marriage covenant and our spouse. We need to keep our words sweet, appreciate everyone who is a blessing to us, search for the good and the positive in everyone and everything, because love is the answer. Whatever we need or whatever we want, love is the only true answer. It's not found in material things. Material things will not fill your heart. Material things will not heal you either. Love heals, love comforts, love protects, and love provides. It is like a mother's love for her newborn baby. Love is incredible. So we have to examine our hearts and minds and be honest with ourselves. Are we loving well? Are we loving others well? Are we loving ourselves well? And more importantly, above everything else, are we loving and honoring and reverencing our Creator? Our Maker can give us a new heart and heal us so we can be made whole. Anything is possible with our Creator, our Maker. Anything is possible and nothing is impossible. So where do you feel Ahava Mahula in your life today? That rare love, that exceptional love. Who can you show kingdom love to this week? Everybody needs a friend. Everybody needs somebody. It's like teamwork in the land of the living. Nobody can get to their achievements. Nobody can actually do anything without somebody else. So each and every one of us, we need one another. So beloveds, remember, Ahava Mehilu, rare love, is beyond ordinary, beyond temporal, and it is eternal. Let it flow through you, radiate from you. Let it radiate from you and touch everyone around you wherever you go. Thank you so much for being here at the Love Circle. May your hearts be filled, your lives be blessed, and your love shine brightly during this new week. Shavui Tov means have a good week in the Hebrew language. So blessings to each and every one of you. I hope that you have a spectacular, victorious, miraculous new week that is supernatural and beyond extraordinary. But I want to emphasize to you one thing before you go. Ahava Mehilu is exalted, exceptional love, rare love. And this goes beyond the ordinary or what is perceived to be normal. It's not regular. It's definitely not regular. It is definitely other. Oh my goodness. So anyway, I did a full recap. I thought I would only do a few highlights. However, let's get into this new Women of Fire. What is a woman of fire? You may want a definition of this. Well, as you know, our ancestors, the matriarchs and the patriarchs, they were people of fire. So, why is it that women of fire are being highlighted right now? Because women, it's the time for the women to rise up. The women are rising. So, it's the rising of the women. And if you did not, if you get an opportunity, go and listen to that song by Psalmist from Israel, by RIVKA WHITTEN. Rise Up. That song is a battle song, it is a worship song, and it is powerful. That will give you a deeper understanding of what women of fire are. But I'm going to give you a brief description right now so you will know what women of fire are. And more than likely, you are a woman of fire. I'm pretty sure that you are, especially if you've connected to the love circle. Because the love circle is just not the ordinary, typical YouTube channel. Here we are grounded and rooted in love. So, women of fire commonly defines women with intense passion, spiritual fervor, or courageous, transformative strength. It often refers to women dedicated to serving our Creator, our Maker, leading with fiery, resilient, and influential action in faith, ministry, or social change. I would go as far to say most women of fire are women who are truth tellers. They like to tell the truth and they like to get to the heart matter of the truth. And they definitely like justice. So anyway, my mother was a woman of fire, and women of fire are usually in ministry. They're usually historical. They're well known. Women of fire are all about empowerment. That's right, they're about empowerment. They're about public safety. And they are women who roar. They are fiery women that are passionate, intense, energetic. They are trailblazers, agents of change, spiritual warriors, dynamic leaders. They are fire angels, in a sense, for lack of a better term, because I'm telling you, these women are a force to be reckoned with. They are fierce. They are fierce and fearless. They are fearless and fierce. And my mother was definitely a woman of fire. She was bold and courageous. Definitely bold, courageous, and fearless. She didn't have any fear of anyone or anything at all. And that's what we need right now. We need women of fire to rise up and take their place, to take their crown, their mantle, the scepter, the shofar, and everything else that has been given to them by the Creator of all. For there is only one true kingdom, as we know. There is no other kingdom that reigns and rules other than the one that belongs to our Creator, our Maker, who is only one. There is only one. There are not multiple ones. There's one who has all power to do all things, as you already know. So this term is used interchangeably to describe both high intensity spiritual devotion amongst women in leadership and demanding roles. These women are mothers, some of them are grandmothers, some of them may not have any children at all, but they are definitely those who are known well by others. They may not be famous or well known as far as being public figures, but they are well known in the land because these women are advocates, they are activists, they speak out, they are not easily intimidated by others, and they use their voices. Their voice is a voice of change. So you will know when you have encountered a woman of fire because she's one that roars like a lion. And she is a force to be reckoned with. Usually these are your watchers on the wall. These are the guards. These are the gatekeepers. These are the prayer warriors. These are what they call the intercessors. All of those are women of fire to some degree. A lot of those who have a prophetic mantle are women of fire. They're not intimidated by anyone or anything or any situation. And they know how to declare and decree and to command their day. They know how to command their morning and they know how to command the night. These women are something else. I'm telling you, don't mess with a woman of fire because she is a force to be reckoned with. She is known in the streets. They're not going to mess with the woman of fire because she's surrounded. She's got an invisible army around her that cannot be seen with the natural eyes. She is protected. She is provided for. She is that woman. She is victorious. Miracles explode in her life when she speaks. She can shift atmospheres, move mountains. She can block, break, cancel, destroy, evict. She can overturn, overrule, override, overthrow, and uproot. So you don't want to mess with the woman of fire because I'm telling you, she's backed by heaven. So now I want to quickly give my testimony of joining in with this woman. I can't remember the exact date. Oh, yes, I do. I remember that day because that date is like, woo-wee. Forever in my mind, it will be January 12th, 2026. I decided I would go on that miracle walk. That's right. Shonda Sumter, she had this miracle walk that she started, and she did it for 1 week. It was a free online Zoom, and she was telling everyone her testimony about during the miracle walk. And I was definitely moved by it because I'm a woman that believes and I know about miracles because I've seen them happen, not just for myself, but other people. So she was telling us all about this miracle walks that she did and demonstrating and showing us how you do the miracle walk. You take one topic, whatever it is, whatever your topic is, and then you find a scripture that aligns with it, that resonates in your spirit, that is right for you. And then you walk it out and you say you are backed by heaven. And I did so, and I'm telling you, it is so powerful and amazing because we don't understand how words have weight and words carry power, especially when it aligns with the divine plan, with the kingdom mandate over our lives, when it aligns with the promises that are to be fulfilled in our lives, when it aligns with our destiny, when it just aligns with us, when it is our portion. We have to be bold and courageous. We have to be diligent and we have to take it. We can't sit around and wait for it like special delivery through FedEx. Of course, our maker, our creator can do anything. Special delivery, sure. Acceleration, multiplication, absolutely. But we need to take action. We need to not just sit around and say, oh, I had a prophecy, I had a prophetic word, somebody spoke over me, somebody prophesied over me, or I know this is supposed to be something that's supposed to be mine and happened to me. We have to go and we have to speak it. We have to write it. We have to declare it. And we cannot give up on it. We have to continuously do it. Whether that's a vision board, a prayer board, whether it's just screaming and crying out on the mountaintop, whether it is 25 days of silence in the secret place, however it applies. I want to encourage you about the miracle walk. And if you missed it, please go to Instagram and look for Shonda Sumter. Her first name is spelled Shanda. It will bless you. And no, she doesn't know that I'm speaking about it. And she hasn't asked anybody to do that or whatever. I just wanted to share that because It was so powerful, and it was so incredible, explosive. So we have to believe, not just believe and think, but we have to know that we know that we know. We have to know, just like we know that the sky is blue, or we know that the rain falls from the clouds, we need to know that our lives are to be victorious. So we cannot speak against what is our portion. We can't speak negative and expect positive. So we need to speak positive words into the atmosphere. So, speaking of positive words into the atmosphere, I want to give you a few positive affirmations that you could take with you for now until the next time, because we will definitely be doing this again soon. But before I close out of this, I want to encourage each and every one of you to pursue your dreams, your visions that you know were given to you by the Creator to do, because it's going to bless somebody else. It's not about you, it's not about me. It's all about doing what we were designed to do, what we were created to do, what we were made to do, because each and every one of us is a masterpiece. And we have hidden treasures inside of us. We have greatness inside of us because we are here to bless somebody else. We are not just here for ourselves. We're not just here for our families, for our nation, our tribe and tongue. We're here to leave an impact in the land and to leave a rich legacy for our children and our children's children and their children's children. So, with all of that being said, women of fire. That's right, women of fire. You are to soar high like the eagles, and you are to roar because you have a voice, something that you have been given. Somebody needs to hear it, whether it's you writing a book, singing a song, dancing a dance, whatever it is. Maybe clothes making, you're supposed to be modeling, whatever it is. Maybe you're supposed to be coaching women, helping to empower them and championing them and encouraging them in their marriage or parenting, whatever it is. Maybe others were not receptive to what it is that you know you're supposed to do, but do it anyway. Even if you're shaking like a leaf when you do it, still do it, because you will see the benefits from it and you will have testimonies, and that will definitely work in your favor. So congratulations to each and every one of you. Congratulations. I'm so excited about your journey. I'm so excited about your time of elevation that is coming to you, because you are going to be so successful. You are going to be a woman who opens up your mouth, and you are going to speak something into the atmosphere that is going to encourage and bless other women. You may not see it right now. You may be in a valley right now, but I want to encourage you. You're going to that mountaintop. And you may ask, well, how do you know that? I know you're going to that mountaintop. I want to encourage you, but you must encourage yourself. You're going to the mountaintop. You are a winner. You are a mountain mover. You are a atmosphere shifter. You are a chain breaker. You are a bondage breaker. You are definitely going to win, and you are going to help other people to win, because you are definitely a divine connection and a destiny helper. You are chosen. There is not one person that was born on the face of this earth that is not chosen to do something great for the kingdom and bless people. So don't be discouraged. Maybe you had some disappointments or some setbacks. I want to encourage you this night, because I am an encourager, that you will see the victory, because we are in the victory season. It's a lady that goes live. I think it's called Wisdom Speaks. Her and her husband, it's so adorable. And she was just recently talking about the victory season. And I know all of you have heard of Toby Ariyomi. He has a twin brother, and he was recently speaking about the winner's circle. It might not have been so recently, but I heard about it recently. But that is what was downloaded to me. That's what I heard in my spirit. That's what I keep hearing and I keep seeing in so many different ways. You're going to be victorious because we are in the victory season. This is the celebration time, and we are in the winner's circle, and the table is set. Now, as you see, this is a love table here, but the table is set. The table is not just set for prayer. The table is not just set for love, but the table is set for your vindication. And all of that is rooted and grounded and anchored in love. All of that is rooted and grounded and anchored in love. Amelia, you're here. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. You're here. I thought you would have been asleep. I had some technical difficulties trying to go live earlier, but finally I am here. Thank goodness. How are you doing? I'm so glad to see you here at the Love Circle. We're talking about love again. Can you believe that? Twice in one day. Oh, me too. I want to go to sleep too. I don't know if I'm going to sleep, but I want to watch a movie or do something. I still want to pop some popcorn. I want to do something fun. Definitely that. I'm so glad you joined in. I don't know what to say. I am almost speechless. Ah! Who doesn't love love, right? It's got to be something wrong when somebody doesn't love love. I was just sharing about love right now because love is in the air. Do you know I went somewhere and I actually saw a sign that said LOVE love? I did a video about it, a short video, so check it out, please, because it was so funny. I was like, oh my goodness. So before I close out, I know everybody wants to go to sleep, and Amelia wants to go to sleep too. I'm going to let you go to sleep in 1 minute, but before you go, I want to give all of you positive affirmations. And this is a disclaimer. It doesn't matter. You don't have to be married, but whether you're married, unmarried, betrothed, widowed, or you just have a fiance, or you don't have a fiance, all of this applies to everybody. That's why I put all are welcome here. Everybody's welcome because everybody needs love. So we need to become love so we can be loving and kind to those people that have had a difficult time. They may be a little difficult to deal with because they've had a difficult time. So they need for us to be grounded and anchored in that love so we can help them. Oh, Amelia, I'm so glad you're here. I don't know what to say. I'm speechless. So anyway, we need to help others who have gone through grief and difficulty, who have lost, I don't want to say they really lost the person because it's a loss in a sense, but then for the other person, it's like a spiritual graduation. But for those who are suffering through grief because they miss loved ones that have left the earth, they had their spiritual graduation, we have to help those people along and lift them up because they miss these people. And of course, they know life goes on and they have other people in their life, but it's so disheartening. It's so hard. It's so hard to deal with that. So we need to help other people, even people that we don't know. We need to do our best to help people. Now, if they just don't want the help, it's nothing we could do about that, honestly. But for those that really want the help, that are interested in help, we need to help those people because love is the key to everything. And my mother used to always say this. I don't know if it was her or William Shakespeare, honestly. She would always say, it's better to love and be loved than not to love at all. And when she first said it, I was like, that sounds strange to me. But I understand what she means because love is so important. It doesn't always have to be love in a marriage covenant relationship. It could be love with your family member, your friend, your neighbor. It could even be a stranger. But the best part of love to me is kindness and generosity. Yeah, this is, I think, the first time we went live talking about women of fire, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, this is just not all about women of fire, even the girls of fire, however it relates to you. Family of fire, nation on fire, tribe on fire, tongues on fire, like languages on fire. We just need to be on fire. We have to be on fire. And even though this is the season of the women rising up and taking their rightful place with their crowns and their robes and their rings and their sandals and the shofar and the scepter and all of that with their kings. And for some, it's a prince and a princess. But regardless, it's royalty because we are royalty. Each and every one of us is royalty. So don't let anybody tell you you're not royalty. Sometimes people could be cruel. They could be like the Scrooge or the Grinch. But we need to come alongside of them and we need to give them encouragement. Maybe somebody's having a lot of pain. Before we close out of this live, I really want to pray. I really want to pray for two or three ladies I know that are suffering so much with pain. But first, before we go, I want to give you these powerful affirmations. I didn't think of them. I don't like to take credit for something I didn't do. I know some people do and say, oh, it was me, blah, 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 blah. But I didn't do this. Somebody else came up with it and asked me to share it on the live stream, which is so helpful to me. And it really touched my heart because I was thinking, I don't really know what to say, you know? And I first came on, I was like, what do I say? I was kind of like, And then it is, these are the Ahava Love Alignment affirmations. And there are a lot of them, but I just want to give you a few of them just to encourage each and every one of you. And then we're going to pray for those who have pain and close out. We're going to pray specifically for two or three ladies I know that suffer tremendously with pain and they have chronic pain. And sometimes they're not able to sleep. So we're going to pray for them before we close out because I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm going to do a prayer line. Probably not. So here's some declarations. Here is one. I align my actions with kingdom principles. That's a good one. I release fear and embrace faith and love confidently. And there's so many people that believe faith and fear are opposites of one another, but actually it's fear and love. I celebrate our Maker, our Creator's blessings in my life. These are some examples I just want to give you before we go. I nurture a heart of gratitude. And perhaps you may not be into any of this, but you can make up your own. This is just examples. You don't have to go by these. It doesn't have to be these exact ones. But I just want to give you some encouragement, some inspiration before we close out. I'm so thankful for each and every one of you being here. And then another one is I express love intentionally in my marriage, covenant, or relationships. Let's see, another one she gave. I communicate clearly with family members. I encourage unity among my loved ones and my family members. I speak words that uplift others. I listen carefully before responding. I celebrate milestones and victories of others. It's just so much to share. I embrace, no, this is not a good one. No, that's not one, but let's see. There were some other ones. So this is just a side note. As you reflect on these affirmations, remember anything that threatens your well-being or those around you is rejected and not accepted. So you don't have to dwell on it. because there's going to be negativity, but we have to be sure that we stay focused on what is good and positive and pleasant, because all of that affects us and it affects our health. It affects us. So we have to be careful to guard our hearts and our minds. And as we close out, sure, you have somebody's name you want to pray for, Amelia? Let me know. I love that, Amelia. You are something else. She said, fire, 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 fire. Everything on fire. I like that. Sure. Um, Definitely we can pray for somebody with cancer. I remember a while ago, this married couple, they prayed for somebody with cancer and the lady was healed. It was one of their family members. To be honest with you, they really were not expecting the the rapid, I guess, recovery or the complete healing in the way it came, and it came about very quickly. They were like, oh gosh, this is a miracle, and they were so excited. Okay, sure. Amelia, sure, we could pray for cancer people in general. And I just want to thank Amelia. I know she has to go to sleep, so I want to close out. And thank you so much for joining in, Amelia. We appreciate you here at the Love Circle, and you are part of the Love Circle, and we're so blessed to have you. All right, so it is prayer time as we are closing out of this live stream, so everybody could go to sleep or do whatever it is that they have to do. It is prayer time. We are praying for those who are in need of healing. And I love the way Amelia points out that this healing that is coming forth is miraculous. This healing is a blessing to us because we know that healing is real and that people can be healed in their mind, in their body, in their soul, in their spirit, whatever type of healing they need. We're going to pray. We're going to declare and decree the word for people to be healed from the crown of their heads to the soles of their feet. And I'm going to use the one somebody used for me years ago when I was blessed with healing, and that is Yirmiyahu or Jeremiah 17:14. So if you're not familiar with it, I'll put it in the chat so you don't have to say, what is that? So we're going to pray for people that need healing, and we're going to pray for people who have cancer to be healed and for them to be made new, to be healthy and strong, because we know it is possible for it to happen. So we come together on this live stream, on this love circle. And first, before we do anything else, we thank our Maker, our Creator, for every good and perfect gift. We come with gratitude in our hearts, thankful and ready to receive. And we ask for forgiveness for anything that we did unintentionally or intentionally that was wrong in the sight of our Maker, our Creator, whatever name you have for the Creator. So we're standing on Jeremiah 17:14, and we're going to ask healing over each and every person who has any type of infirmity, who has any diagnosis of anything, because we don't agree with it. So we take authority over it. We take authority over it because we know that disease is not our portion, and it is not the portion for anybody. So we stand on the promises of our Maker, our Creator, and we say, we speak these words into the atmosphere that we know will bring forth healing. And this is Jeremiah or Yirmiyahu 17:14. And this is for everyone who has any type of ailment or addiction, affliction, is for them to be completely healed in their mind, body, and spirit. As we lift them up, we lift them up now and we say, including ourselves, we say, heal us, Adonai, and we will be healed. Save us and we will be saved, for you are our praise. We're going to say it again a few more times. Heal us, our Maker, our Creator, and we will be healed. Save us and we will be saved, for you are our praise. Heal us, Adonai, and we will be healed. Save us and we will be saved, for you are our praise. Heal us, Most High, El Elyon, and we will be healed. Save us and we shall be saved, for you are our praise. We know you as a healer because you are Raphael. Heal us, Raphael, and we will be healed. Save us and we will be saved, for you are our praise. We ask for you to heal every person of every sickness, illness, disease, ailment, infirmity in their mind, body, soul, and spirit, and make them whole and new. Wherever there is malfunction, dysfunction, or abnormalities, we declare and we decree that you have the victory over it, because your hand is the one that is greater than all, and you are the great physician. And we thank you for touching them wherever they need to be touched, and reversing everything that needs to be reversed, aligning everything that needs to be realigned, and resetting everything that needs to be set in their mind, body, soul, and spirit. May those who have addictions not crave cigarettes anymore, or to drink alcohol, or whatever it is that is going to keep them in bondage, or keep them in a place of guilt and shame, or keep them in a place where they are suffering. We thank you for giving us the wisdom and understanding and the clarity to make the wise choices, so that our situations can be the best outcome in our favor. And we thank you for protecting us from all hurt, harm, and danger, seen and unseen, known and unknown. And we cry out for those who have cancer, as Amelia wanted to pray for those who have cancer. And we declare and we decree that cancer leaves their body, that those cells, those cancer cells, those abnormal cells are made normal miraculously. And we know that there will be testimonies and praise reports and answered prayer. So we thank you. But we cry out to you to heal every person who has cancer, diabetes, lupus, fibromyalgia, arthritis, whatever it is called. We call it out and we say that we tread and trample over it. We render it powerless and we destroy it, because you are the one who heals us. You are our healer and you are our provider and our protector. So we thank you for giving us the victories in the land and the living. And we thank you and we look forward to every praise report and answered prayer, every testimony, and we give you all the glory, honor, and praise. Thank you so much for blessing each and every one of us. And we're going to say a special prayer for Amelia for being here twice in one day. Abba, bless Amelia and her family beyond measure. Whatever they are in need of, whatever their desires are, give them more than enough. Give them abundance and overflow. And even if they're not in need of anything, Give them sweet surprises and send forth miracles and blessings to make them smile and laugh and have much joy. Bless Amelia as she sleeps and as she prepares to go to school next week. May she see all kinds of miracles, signs, and wonders. May she be blessed beyond measure and do well and excel in school and all of her classes and have joy every day. And we thank you so much, each and every one of you that have joined here now or later on the rebroadcast. And we bless each and every one of you. May our Maker, our Creator, bless each and every one of you and shine favor, grace, mercy, kindness, and goodness upon you and give you shalom, give you blessings and miracles and sweet sleep. Beloved, shalom. I look forward to connecting to each and every one of you again on the next live stream. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, and connect. Tell somebody about the Love Circle because we will definitely be doing more live streams. We will definitely be praying those global prayer watches as we pray for every nation, every tribe, and every tongue, over every region and territory to the four corners of the earth, for all people and for all of creation. Thank you so much for joining into the Love Circle, and let love be your portion because love is the key to everything. Go out there and crush it. Make it happen. Write that book, sing that song, do that dance. Whatever your dream is, go forth and do it. And don't let anybody discourage you. Make it happen because you are backed by heaven. Don't forget about Shandis Sumter. Check her out with that miracle walk. Thank you, Amelia Fargus, for coming in, the moderator for the Love Circle and Garden Seeds for Life. And just so you know, check out Garden Seeds for Life that just celebrated 2 years. That's right, 2 years. And we are everywhere. We are on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, X. Garden Seeds for Life is expanding, and Garden Seeds for Life is taking off like a rocket. Thank you so much. And again, my name is Shifrah Yocheved. I am here to bring something of priceless value to each and every one of you, not to take anything away from you. You rock. You have hidden treasures inside of you. So don't settle for less than Yah's best, because the Most High has something exceptional for you in this new season. You are not confined by a date, a time, a year, a clock, or anything else in between. Okay, so let it rock and be sure that you soar high like the eagles. Shalom, shalom aleichem, shavui tov. Have a blessed, good, and sweet week. And let love be your portion. Ahava mehulu. Rare love, not just any kind of love, but that deep love, that exceptional love. Shalom.